Oh, Casimero got him. He's got him with a title, changes hands in sensational fashion. Referee asking, is he okay? Casimero wants to finish it right here, right now, and finish it he has. The title changes hands.
Isa sa pinakamagandang laban ng atin po noong inaabangan ay ang bangga ng dalawang magiting na kampiyon noon sa Bantamweight Division. At ito na nga ay sina Uya the Monster Inoue at Janrel Cuadro Alas Casimero na kapwa na sa kanilang mga panahon. At parehas merong natatanging kakayahan para durugin ang kani-kanilang kalaban. Minsan na pong naikasa ang laban ng dalawang ito, kaya lamang ay dahil nga sa napagtanto ng promoter nitong sina Uya Inoue na si Lolo Bob Arum, natagilid ang kanyang bata sa boksingerong nagmula sa umbok, ay kaya naman gumawa ng paraan itong si Arum na makansila ang laban ni Casimero at the Monster na Uya Inoue. Dahil sa alam po kasi nitong si Arum, nahilaw pa sa panahon na yun itong si Inoue at maaring mabigla sa lakas ng ating kababayan. Kaya naman ang ginawa nitong si Bob Arum ay kinuha agad-agad ang Australian boxer na si Jason Moloney na naging kapalit nitong si Casimero na makaharap ng kanyang inaalaga ang sina Uya Inoue. Alam po kasi nitong si Arum na kung sakaling mapipitas agad ang bugot pa noon na si Inoue ay maaring hindi niya ito mapakinabangan ng gusto. Kaya naman kahit maging duwag sa paningin ng mga madla, ay lunok pride talaga ang ginawa nitong si Arum para sa gayon nga ay marating nitong si Uya Inoue kung saan man siya ngayon naroroon. Lakas, diskarte, talino sa ibabaw ng lona, stamina na kayang tumagal hanggang sa kaduluduluhan ng laban, at higit sa lahat ay mayroon pong isang suntok na kayang tumibag ng kalaban. Ito ay ilan lamang sa kakayahan ni Casimero noon. Kaya naman ay isa po ito sa mga boksingero na talagang kinaabangan dito sa ating bansa. Pero simula po kasi na matagal na bakante itong si Casimero, ay bahagyang nawala ang bangs nitong si Casimero sa ibabaw ng lona, na naging dahilan kung bakit hindi na natitinag itong si Inoue sa lakas ng ating kababayan. Sapagkat ay alam po kasi nitong si Inoue na kung sila ay maglalaban, ay kakainin lamang niya ang ating kababayan. Pero po kasi kung ang makakalaban itong sina Uya Inoue na Casimero ay ang Casimero na tumalo noon dito kay Zulani Tete, ay makakaya po kaya ng kasalukuyang na Uya Inoue na talunin ang mabangis noon na ating kababayan? Comment na po ang inyong magiging komento mga idol, para sa gayon ay ating niyang mapag-usapan dito sa ating comment section. At para may balik po kayo sa pinangyarihan mga idol, ay kaya naman ihahain ko po sa inyo ang labanang Janrel Cuadro Alas Casimero at Zulani Tete.
Back. Don't throw any punches on the back of the head. Protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck, lads.
Well, we know that Tete is a terrific technical boxer and also that he's got power, but he's not been in the ring competitively since October last year. In that time, Casimero has had 3 knockout victories. His last 4 wins have all come by stoppage. He is a banger and he is...
Sa unang bahagi pa lamang ng laban ay hirap na itong si Casimero mga idol sa kung papaano niya nga ba mapuputol ang reach advantage na kinalamang nitong si Zulani Tete. Kaya naman pasundot-sundot lamang itong si Casimero at nasa depensa lang dahil sa hindi niya pa po kasi nakapa ang layo ng kanyang ibabatong suntok. Alam ni Casimero na may diin din ang suntok nitong si Tete. Kaya naman kung basta-basta lamang siyang papasok ay maaari siyang mayanig sa gagawing mga kombinasyon nitong si Zulani Tete.
Casimero, who'll be known to British fans as the man who stopped Charlie Edwards in September 3 years ago in an IBF flyweight title defence. He won this interim title in February against Ricardo Espinosa and then defended it in August against Cesar Ramirez. Both those came by way of stoppage.
Oh, he's a quality operator, and if you allow him forward momentum and he gets it on his side, then he's a really hard man to deter. He really is. So for Tete, it's just keeping him in his place all the time, pivoting on that front foot, whipping that jab out, not shortening the gap.
Tete tremendous athlete, stands 5'9", only weighed 8 stone 4 at the weigh-in, comfortably made the 8'6" limit.
That's the crazy part of it. On
occasion, he kind of just does enough. We commentated on a fight over in Yekaterinburg last year. It was that fight last October.
Yep.
And that was that sort of fight, wasn't it? He won by about a 4 or 5 point margin, but he never really took any risks at all.
No, and he can coast the fight, can't he? So he can stick in second gear, just pick you off and be happy with that.
Well, fairly quiet opening round. Bell just coming up as Casimero tries to launch that right hand and just whips it through thin.
Sa ikalawa ng round ay sumugal na po itong si Casimero na bahagyang bumabato ng mga kombinasyon para sa gayon ay makakuha ng puntos sa kanyang kalaban. Bahagya ng inakapan ni Casimero ang lakas nitong si Tete. Kung kanya ba itong makakayanan, bigyan ng matinding pressure sa laban. Sa laban na ito ay nagmistulang mabangis na leon itong si Casimero na inaabangang magkamali ng galaw ang kanyang kalaban. Ito po'y dahil sa agad niya itong susunggaban para makuha ang panalo dito sa mas malaki niyang nakalaban.
Or when he fully commits to an attack, he's jumped into a few attacks, but I don't think he's been fully committed. And when he does that, if he can be effective, or if Tete can read it, and as we said earlier, whip that uppercut on the target.
Casimero promoted by the legendary Manny Pacquiao. Sean Gibbons representing the little master over here. I think he's the chief executive officer or something of Pacquiao Promotions.
Or something.
Yeah, well, it's a significant job, you know. He introduced himself to me as that and also as the president, so I'm not sure which it was.
Again, Casimero got too much experience just to rush in because he knows he'll walk on the shots, but also with him not doing that means he's not being remotely effective. And even though Tete's not doing enough, he should be doing a lot more with that right jab, to be fair.
Tete just looks huge in comparison to Casimero.
That's an advantage he always has over pretty much every fight that he's faced.
Talked about moving up in weights, that might happen at some point, and I guess another option, talked about Inoue, but Rigondeaux, the Cuban, is fighting Liborio Solis for the regular WBA title. That's coming up in about 3 weeks, and Tete's talked about fighting Rigondeaux, or as he's correctly pronounced with the Spanish accent, Rigondeaux.
And look, two absolute geniuses, but it could also be a stinker of a fight. They might just both be looking at each other.
Could be a chess match,
staring at each other to make the first move, yeah.
Which this is a little bit at the moment.
Yeah, it is. And again, Casimero's trying to attack, but short little right hand there. I thought it was half a head as well.
As ever, Tete's entourage came to the ring singing and dancing as the second when he fought over in Yekaterinburg in Russia last October.
Well, obviously, that's better there for Casimero.
Doubling up on the jab.
Well, I guess he thinks, it's your move to close the gap, not mine. I'm the taller fighter with the longer reach. So I want to keep it long. You gotta try and bring it to me.
Bags of experience though, Casimero. Got a record of 5 wins and 2 defeats in world title fights. Tete 5-1. He's won his last 12 since September 2012. Oh, Casimero got him. He's got him with a now. He's given it. He's got him with a body shot. Was it?
No, it was on the chin. It was a short right hook to the chin.
And he's in trouble.
It's all over the place.
He's in real trouble. Tete's in a lot of trouble. And the referee wants to look at him. He's allowing it to continue. But referee asking, is he okay? Casimero wants to finish it right here, right now. And finish it he has. The title changes hands in sensational fashion. Zolani Tete stopped by John Riel Casimero of the Philippines. And the big...
Nayanig si Tete sa ginawang suntok na ito ni Casimero. Hindi na malaya nitong si Tete na mayroon palang ganoong suntok na ibabato itong si Casimero. Lubos ng pagkagulat ang tinamasa ni Tete. Nagawa pa naman pong makatayo nitong si Tete, kaya lamang ay hindi na po inayaan pa ni Casimero na makasurvive pa ang kanyang kalaban. Kaya naman malalakas at direktang mga kombinasyon agad ang binato nitong si Casimero para makuha na ang panalo sa laban. Kaya naman yan sa tingin nyo mga idol, kung ganito nga bang Casimero ang makakalaban nitong si Inoue, ay kaya kayang durugin ng tinaguriang The Monster ng bansang Japan ang ating maangas na kababayan? I-comment nyo na po ang inyong magiging komento mga idol para sa gayon ay ating yung mapag-usapan dito sa ating comment section.